This is a figure review of the classic Predator from the new Predators movie toy line by Neca. So this is the packaging, and up here we have the head of the Berserker Predator in black and white, with the eye flashing red, which is really nice. And down here we have the name of the Predators, and featuring removable backpack and over 20 points of articulation, and a Predator picture down here, really nice. uh, I'm really glad that Neca chooses this type of packaging for the new Predator, because as you know, this is the bubble packaging, which is really easy to open without having to use a scissor. And this packaging remind me of Cinema of Fear Series 4 packaging, very similar to that. And on the back, just use let me put it back here, and we have a picture of 3 Predator up here, and this is the classic Predator with a little bit of story. And this is the 3 figure of series 1. We have the Falconer Predator. This is the Berserker Predator, and on the right is the classic Predator. Very nice. I'm very excited since the release of the movie, and I have been waiting since July 9, and now the figures come out. I mean, I'm I'm super excited. Uh, I'm hyped because I'm a big Predator fan, and I have been waiting for a really good Predator figure for so long. Um, Made by Neca, so the detail is extremely great. So I don't have to go into that anymore. This is compared to the Predators from the AVP Requiem line. This figure is so much better because the torso, this Predator doesn't have the kind of lean to a side pose, and the articulation is so much better. It's had improved a lot with the elbow articulation. Uh, Speaking of my articulation, this guy has a ball jointed head that can move really well. You don't have to worry about any hinder. A ball jointed shoulder, ball jointed elbow, ball jointed wrist, swivel waist, a cut joint in the crotch, a swivel in the thigh, ball jointed knee, and ball jointed ankle. Super awesome. Let me show you an up close detail of his face. This is the open mouth Predator, which is really awesome, with the detail of the fang, and detail of the eye, and the painting on his head. Just look at that much detail, and detail on the gun as well. Oh, the guns also had articulation, as you can see at the base. At the base is a hinge, and up here is a ball joint. When you open this guy out of the packaging, you kind of have to snap off the joint a little bit because it's kind of stuck. But be careful, because you don't want to rip the ball joint out and ruin the shoulder cannon. So this whole thing, this whole backpack is removable. Uh, Very nice. A little bit tubing on the side, and here as well on his armor. A little bit of it looks like bullet hole or some kind of barrel damage. Very nice on his skin, and on the machine on his forearm. Even on the back, even the back has detail, and the plates are also extendable, so that's very nice. Same here, detail everywhere on the thigh armor, same thing, and on the leg armor, also battle damage. Check out the skin, detail on the skin, very awesome, and even the hair, very nice. And just for comparison, I'm just gonna bring out my custom Requiem open mouth battle damage predator. I think my camera might be a little bit too big for these big guys, but I'm just gonna compare them anyway. I'm gonna bring out the alien from the Requiem line. And you can see the classic predator is in scale with this predator and the alien, so he makes a perfect display with your other predators figure and alien. uh, Overall, this is a great figure. The detail is great, articulation has improved, and check the amount of detail on this guy. It's just so perfect. I mean, I think this guy is gonna be your definitive predator figure beside the new one like the Berserker and the Falconer Predator. Uh, Very nice. Is a very good representation of the classics Predator. So if you are a Predator fan, I highly recommend this figure. I cannot recommend this guy enough. I mean, everything about this figure is great, but if you are looking for this guy, I recommend you buy him at your local Toys R Us. Because this guy cost me about $14.99, which is round up about 15 bucks. I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble looking for him at Toys R Us. But if you are buying him at your local comic shop, he probably costs more than that. So your bet is to check out your Toys R Us first. I just got mine today on Saturday. They just have it stock, so it's really nice. I'm gonna have the Berserker and Falconer Predator review for you guys too, because I'm a big fan of Predator. So these figures are a must-have. So highly recommend it to Predator and Aliens fan. Even if you're not, this figure still make a nice display. So highly recommend him. And with that said, thanks for watching, and watch out for more Predators review.